So, I quit my job today. Like, only a couple of hours ago. Without too much detail, it was a long list of things, ended by, something one of my bosses said that made me cry for a few hours straight. So I walked in and quit and walked back out. The ironic thing being I had only just finished this week in my planner last night. And now plenty of this information is not gonna happen. I literally would have been supposed to be at work right now. My shift would have started 15 minutes ago. But it would have been pointless. Yeah, so that happened. I'm better off emotionally. Obviously, I am now less financially secure. My fiance has us covered. We're actually moving someplace cheaper already, closer to where he works, where we both worked until today. And I haven't started a Patreon yet or anything, but in an effort to keep my life on track, in addition to applying for jobs, I hope to convince myself to make more videos. I don't know if that will involve a Patreon campaign, because I have always felt that I didn't produce enough content to make Patreon worth it for anyone. I do have a Ko-fi, and it's not dire or anything. I'm not like, I need your money right now, but if you ever wanted to throw $3 my way, that would be excellent. There are things that I am not going to do for a very long time unless something pops up really soon. Like, I'm not going to be doing the little blind bag toys. I know I've been doing fewer and fewer of them because I have had less and less money, which, hint hint, might be part of why I left my job. But if ever you, there's something you want me to do, if you were to absolutely not like expecting anyone to do this, but if you did like donate some money to Ko-fi and like specifically say you wanted me to like buy this, that, or the other and do a video about it, I would do that. Because that's the only way that's gonna happen anymore. But I'm not sure those were my most popular videos. Like my Let's Plays are more popular, but I think Let's Plays are just more popular in general. I have some footage for some tutorials that I've been just sitting on that I just need to edit, and now with less other things to do, I will hopefully be editing those. It's a lot because editing is something that I don't enjoy as much as filming. I like to talk at a camera. I don't like to listen back to me talking. I only like the sound of my own voice while I'm talking, not while I'm listening to recordings of myself, because I do like to listen to myself talk. That's probably why I do these. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to talk about in this video. Maybe I'll get more into like planner blogging. I know a lot of people, they like get their whole layout done, and then they like, before they actually write anything, they'll like take the photo and they'll talk about it, or like, I don't know, maybe I'll get into making making sticker designs or something. Probably not, though. Every time I try to do any sort of like photo editing or whatever, I usually lose interest when I hit the top of my skill level, because I don't have as much of a drive to like learn more about like Photoshop or anything. Kind of like with the editing, I've sort of peaked as an editor, which is sad because I am not good at editing video. But like for a while I was like starting to try to learn how to like get like motion stuff involved and all of that. And who knows, maybe I'll get motivated and I'll actually learn how to do that one day, but today is certainly not that day, and who knows about tomorrow. I may wake up tomorrow in screaming terror. Although, to be honest, I woke up yesterday really upset because of my job, and I went to bed the day before really upset because of my job, and I spent much of today really upset, and so, yeah. So, I don't know, maybe I won't wake up in screaming terror. Maybe I'll be free. I feel a little freer right now. I cried because my job was shitty, and then I cried because I realized I was going to be unemployed. I am currently now technically unemployed, and I haven't cried about it yet, but I'm probably going to have a panic at some point. The only times I have been, well, no, I've been unemployed before, but not like because I quit a job. I had a seasonal job. That was when I worked at Halloween Horror Nights. I got that really soon after college, like a reasonable amount of time to be like unemployed after college. Like the same year I graduated, like I finally hit that in like September. So like I spent most of the summer jobless, but it happens. I was auditioning for stuff. I was still trying really hard to work in the theme parks because that had been my goal. And then I did achieve that, so technically I have achieved a life goal. I just didn't stick with it a lot because it just didn't happen for me at the time, and I haven't had the resources to try to go back to Orlando. And at this point in time, my fiance and I are thinking more St. Pete than Orlando for our future. But I haven't had the chance to go back. But the Halloween Horror Nights thing was seasonal, and I was not able to keep up. I was not able to make enough money to actually like live on my own in Orlando, and my parents paid for me to live in an extended stay hotel while I had that job. Because I am spoiled rotten, like, absolutely. I am, like, we were very middle class, and I was spoiled as shit. I had a ridiculously good start, and have not achieved as much as you would think from the amazing position I was given as like a middle-class white woman in my life. But yeah, that didn't work out, and I was unemployed for a couple of months after that, but really only from November to January. And then that was my job at the craft store. And then I got the job that I just left, that I've been at for a little over 3 years. So I don't have a lot of gaps in my employment, except for the fact that my first job was right out of high school, right before college, and then I didn't have a job during college. So technically I have like that 4-year gap, but I have that like, well, I was a student explanation for that. And like, 1 or 2 months isn't like too bad. Like, I was looking and then I got a job. It worked, you know? But, you know, goodness knows where this is gonna lead me in my life journey, because I have nothing lined up. I might have to go back to retail, and I'm probably not getting married next year because I won't be able to afford a wedding because I had to quit my job. I'm a little angry about it. Like, I get that it's not like, whatever. Yeah, I had to quit my job because work sucked, and I'm a little angry that they made it that way. There was a certain environment. I don't want to go into it too much, just because I'm sure people can figure out where I worked, because I'm not super... I hope I'm not that findable, but I might be really findable, so I don't really want to do a lot of shit talking of where I worked. Although obviously I was unhappy there, and I was unhappy with management there, but that's the end of that. It doesn't need to be more said than that. But yeah, so I don't know. Things are pretty up in the air. I don't even know what my emotional state is gonna be in another hour. So yeah. I don't know what else to talk about. That's all I got for now, but hopefully I'll see you guys again real soon, because that's a goal. I always say it's a goal. But this time, I'm unemployed, so I have no excuse. So I'll see you guys next time.